Okay. What is this? Okay. Yeah. So yeah, we're still on the field. Okay, cool. Um, this fair value gap. I think this is a 4-hour fair value gap from yesterday. Right. Then this is a 1-hour order block here and a 4-hour order block here. Huge, I know. Right. And again, I didn't trade anything today, and I'll explain. So, and this is an example of bad price action with this strategy, right? And I've been in the market long enough to know that this is not a tradable day, right? So when you come in the market and just don't look at this, this is what you see: a sharp move down with nothing, right? And then you find a 4-hour and a 1-hour order block. You're like, oh, okay, so this is just a shit day, right? Because logistically, liquidity, or maybe even liquidity up here, right? And then end of displacement, right? Or this, sorry. This is the liquidity, and it just endlessly continues. A huge displacement, we don't like that. That's not really tradable, right? So then, once 7 o'clock happens, I see this fair value gap, and I'm like, oh, maybe we'll tap into this, and then we can just continue from there, and then, this is I think I actually did this on the 5 minute. Yeah, so this is the bottom of this wick. It never taps into that, right? On the 5 minute, there is no fair value gaps, right? But if we go back to the 15, right, there's a tiny fair value gap in here. It does tap into that, and this is kind of aligned with the middle of that fair value gap, right? And liquidity would be at the time what was, what you call it, London high, right? London sessions high, right? And it does take that, and then it eventually takes this as well, right? So if one would have liked to extend the clip, one could have done this, but I'm not greedy. I don't do that. I take what I can get, but I didn't take this trade either because I don't know. I felt like there wasn't enough confluence. NAS, I wanted to trade NAS. There is currently a breaker. At the time it was an order block. Fair value gap here on the 5. Let me just switch. I think this was an hourly order block or something like that. I don't remember. But yeah. And yeah. So that was that. But yeah, so one could call this power of 3. I don't know. I'm not too good with that. Right? But if we take my NAS strategy, which is a 5-minute fair value gap in silver bullet, right, then you get this bullish one, right? But again, that one's gonna be a stop loss. So if you would have instead taken this one, you would have been fine, right? The only problem is where you're gonna risk getting, not hitting TP and getting reversed in this huge order block, which then turned out to be a breaker block. So I don't know, PT raise or something. I don't know anything about them, but maybe. But yeah, that's basically it. No trades today. Market recap. If I remember, yeah, it was bullish, and I'm kind of happy that it went up. I'm more in favor of GU going up, just for personal reasons, because I have a friend who's a swing trader, and he told me, bro, I got like margin called twice on my account, and yeah, so I'm happy for him that GU's going up, honestly. But yeah, that's that.